Good evening and welcome everybody in the chat room. Oh, okay. YouTube's running the delay switch there. But good evening and welcome everybody. Uh, Harold, thank you for stopping in. Miss Coral, Miss Phyllis, and Miss Deb, how are you ladies doing tonight? Who else is out here? Y'all welcome to come on in here. Oh, there was a Sarah Hancock and said something and retracted it. Good evening, Marge. How are you? Welcome.
Hello, Marge. Hello.
We have a new young lady up here. She's going to talk to us after we do our weigh in. So, y'all stick around. It's going to be interesting. Right?
Marge, you stopped that. We were all having fun.
What's that?
She was apologizing for being crazy with us last night. She didn't
Oh,
say
well,
nothing wrong.
no, she did not. We were just cutting up and having fun anyway. So, it's all been good. It's all good. Miss Deb,
Yep.
Coral, Idaho Garden Girl posted her weigh in on the internet. You probably got hers. Yes, Phyllis, we had fun. Hi, Suburban. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if any of y'all want to post your weight, I don't know if Miss Deb is coming back up here or she's just going to stay in the chat room. Um, but if any of y'all want to post your weight, you can post it in the chat room. Hi, Diggs. How are you, sweetie? Thank you for stopping in, sir.
Hey, Diggs.
Diggs, all them people that were blocked, they were blocked in a Google. There was 44 people blocked in Google. Uh, it's Captain CC as JW calls me. Someone reported my account and had me banned and blocked. That's not good. Sorry to hear that. Oh, gotcha. Okay. That dial soap, I'll wash my mouth.
Hello, my
March, really?
Phyllis, my love.
She's Marcy said she
Y'all
works her mouth out with
say
dial
prayer
soap.
for JW.
What's wrong with JW?
He's sick.
Well, hope he feels better. Pray he feels better soon. He probably sick after being at that flea market. That weather or something. I don't know. No, Diggs, I do not know how it got in Google, blocked in Google. There was 44 people blocked in there, and more than half of them, I don't even know who the folks are. But they ain't none of them blocked in there no more. So got them all out.
Yes, Phyllis. I think he's okay. He's got a headache and a fever.
Well, that's not good. And yeah, a lot of us has been dealing with our sinuses and stuff like that. So, Miss Deb, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I think I went back to 180. Marge, see, really? 147? Oh,
Wow.
jeez. I wish I could see 147. I wish I could just see 155. I would be happy. And I know where all my weight is. It's in this stomach.
Hi, stands alone, honey.
Good evening, Stan Sloan, and welcome. But Idaho Garden Girl was still at 164 point something, Miss Deb. Sure, Diggs, you might not want to
Deb's
miss
not
this
coming up
conversation.
here.
Huh? Oh, yeah, there she is.
47
You,
days.
you better get up here.
I was trying. I was trying.
Cute, cutie patootie.
See, we got this sweet young lady up here that's going to share some information with us after this weigh-in.
Nice to meet you.
Miss
It's
Deb.
Miss Deb.
Okay, who have I missed?
Uh,
March. Now, Idaho and Black Bear have already sent me theirs.
right. Sarah Hancock said still at 215.4 this week.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all want to stick around for the next part of the show tonight. You really do. Dig said 156 here. You go, Diggs. Did you put on a couple pounds? Because I know you were trying to put on a couple pounds.
Make sure that was her.
Hi, Sandra Moody. Good to see you, sweetie. I pray you and your family are doing better and
Hey,
getting well.
Sandra.
Who is Sarah?
Dick says he thinks it was 3, but since last week I lost 6. Oh, okay.
Hey, everybody.
Quit stressing yourself out, Diggs.
215.4. 153.
Deb, did you hear me say JWC?
What's wrong?
He's got a headache and a fever.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Probably
Is that
sinuses.
Is that something that just started? Wasn't he live last night?
Yeah, for a little bit.
He just
Was it
texted
today?
me and said he could.
Sandra, I understand that. 175 maintaining.
Come to the weigh-in tonight.
It stands alone. She just put her weight in there, Miss Deb. But yes, unfortunately, I went back up. That stupid birthday cake.
My issue is not moving. I've got to start making time for me. That's my problem right now.
He was on this
Oh,
morning for a short. Uh-oh, Miss Michelle, we lost her. She's having technical difficulties, y'all, so just bear with her.
all right. Let me get my sheet going here. All right. And she is 215. March. Ooh, March went down 3.2 pounds.
Nice. That's awesome.
I'm not going to fight with this internet tonight.
Yeah, stands alone. I agree with you. She does need to quit working so hard and bringing work home with her. Hopefully, she'll get to be able to do that soon.
Yes, I want my life. Sapphire. We got Harmon.
Captain Carl.
Captain Coral.
Captain Coral. Okay, now you got my name changed.
Oh, who have I missed?
So, Coral Tigger, you changed your name, huh? Or was that somebody else that changed it? Who was it that changed their name?
What's the matter, Coral? What you upset over?
It's okay, Coral. We got something good for you tonight.
Coral, what is your weight?
Wished I lived close. Oh,
Thank,
Miss.
thank you, Phyllis. Oh no.
Now, why
She
would
said
somebody do that?
215.4.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I say.
I
She ain't
don't
done
even,
nothing
I
Thank,
but
didn't even
nobody.
know Coral, I never even had Coral YouTube channel, so that's not nice. See, that's what I was talking about. People just need to keep their crap over on their own channels.
well, ladies, Black Bear lost 6 pounds and Marge
Awesome.
Woo
C went
woo.
down 3. That is
Awesome.
Woo
awesome.
Awesome.
woo.
Good job, ladies. Good job. Y'all are doing better than Miss Kim.
And Miss Deb.
And I got to get out and do a walk and talk video. I ain't had time to do that.
That's
Haven't
what
had
I
time.
gotta do.
I hadn't had time to go back to the park and do a video. Every time I think it's going to be nice, it gets ugly. And when I
Stands
think I have,
alone.
yeah.
She said work should stay at work. I agree, but we're so short-handed right now. There's no option.
mm.
But it'll get there. But it will get there. I'm trying.
Now, ladies, I had this other young lady asked her if she would come up here and explain uh, some of the supplements that she was taking and doing her little video clips on them, and some of the products and how they work for cleaning your system and things like that. And then also talking about the products that she sells for women and men. So If y'all are ready, I'm gonna give her the floor and let her just run away with it.
I'm ready. I'm muting my microphone so I can hear good.
All right, you're gonna bust out laughing probably to some of the language that she may use for stuff.
I'm excited.
Bet y'all just
I'm going to take notes. Might be something I won't.
yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm
Uh,
ready now, Sapphire.
Okay. You guys hear me?
Uh huh.
yes, ma'am.
All
We
right.
hear you loud and clear.
Okay, for my detox, what I use is activated charcoal, and I purchased the capsules. And you can take 2 per day, 1 to 2 capsules per day every day for about 2 to 3 weeks on. Then you would do it 2 to 3 weeks off, and you can continue doing that. Now, that what that does, it binds. It binds to any type of toxins and poisons in your body, and it drags it out. And what you'll see in your number two that it'll be really dark. Sometimes it may even be almost black, but that's fine. So that's for any type of toxins, poisons in your body that you're trying to get out. And I also use distilled water. That's also something that will bind to any poisons, toxins that's in your body. If you have any issues with mold in your body and you're trying to get that out safely, that's something that you would use. Zeolite is another thing. It's a chelating thing. So the zeolite, activated charcoal, and distilled water, you can use that in combination to get rid of any poisons, toxins, any type of mold in your body. If you've got mercury fillings in your body that may be leaking, that'll bind any type of heavy metals that's in your body. It'll bind to that and pull it right out. I also use something called slippery elm. Slippery elm is something that's for your digestive tract. So if you are suffering with anything from the time that you swallow to the time it comes out, that whole thing, what slippery elm does is that you can purchase it as a capsule or you can purchase it as a powder and make it into like a little mixture and take it that way. And what it does is that it coats the lining. It'll coat everything from your throat all the way down. So if you're having gastritis, ulceritis, anything going on, anything with your digestive tract, any type of stabbing pains, you're not able to go to the bathroom, like sort of like IBS type symptoms, something like that. Any type of tickling in your throat, any food getting stuck in your throat. So it just coats everything and just brings it out naturally. You shouldn't have any pains with that. The slippery elm. Now, the thing with the slippery elm is that if you are any type of prescription medication, you want to take that at least 2 to 3 hours before or after any type of prescription medication because it's an herb. The other thing that I use is boron, and that's good if you have any type of inflammation in your body. Um, yeah, boron is good for if your hair is falling out, if you have issues with brittle nails, your skin is breaking out. Boron is something you can take 2 capsules a day with or without food with 8 ounces of water. Um, what else do I use? If you have any itching, any type of itching at all on your body, and you're looking for something natural, what you can do is you can soak in baking soda. And so you can use like a half a box, a small box, a half a box to a full box, and soak for about 20, 30 minutes. And that'll help with any type of itching in your body that you have. The other thing that I use is magnesium. So if you're having trouble sleeping, some people take melatonin, but I prefer to use magnesium. And so you can take that as far as you can soak in a tub with Epsom salts. You can take it as a gummy. You can take it as a liquid form, a powdered form. I mix mine in a powdered form with warm water, and that's what I drink every night before going to bed. And that just helps me sleep. So if you're having any type of stabbing pains in your legs or when it's going to rain or when it's cold outside, you get those aches and pains in your body, and you probably need magnesium. And so it's also an electrolyte. So I use a product called LMNT and another one called I, IV, liquid IV. So liquid IV or LMNT. And what it is, it's an electrolyte, a powdered electrolyte, and it has magnesium, sodium, and potassium in it. And that's good for if you're getting like any type of, you feel fatigued, you feel just exhausted, your electrolytes are probably off. Also, if you're getting any type of heart palpitations, you can drink that down, or you can also just take some magnesium. So any type of heart palpitations you feel, you may be low on magnesium. Let me see. I don't see any questions. Oh, okay. I don't see any questions at all. Anybody got any questions? Okay, what I also use for a multivitamin is sea moss and moringa. So I use sea moss. I don't actually mix it up. I buy it already mixed up in a gel format, and it looks like I don't know, like gel, I guess. And you just keep it in the fridge. You can buy it and you can make it yourself. You can buy the sea moss and soak it and make the gel yourself. But I just buy it already made and take 1 to 4 teaspoons a day, and it's got over 90 vitamins and minerals in it, the sea moss, and also the moringa. And the moringa has over 100 vitamins and minerals in it. So instead of just taking a standard over-the-counter medication, I'll take the sea moss and the moringa. And the moringa is a superfood. You can have the moringa as a capsule. You can buy it as a powder. You can just buy moringa tea and drink that, and that way you can get your vitamins and minerals. Also, trace minerals. You can purchase trace minerals just so you can get all those vitamins. And I don't know if you have any questions. Everybody.
Now you were saying something about helping with the clearing up with like the mucus and stuff in your body, right? And that was which one?
Yeah, slippery elm.
The
You
slippery
could
elm.
use licorice. You could use licorice, but licorice, some people are allergic to it. And so it's good for your throat, the licorice too, and the slippery elm. You can actually buy throat coat, and throat coat tea has slippery elm, and it also has the licorice in it. Those are two of the herbs that are in the throat coat tea. But I don't really like the licorice, me personally, so I would just say slippery elm. There's a couple more herbs that I also use. I had a frozen shoulder. I don't know if you've ever had frozen shoulder before, but my freaking shoulder was stuck. And when I went to the doctor, they offered a steroid shot, and I decided no, there had to be some way to break this stuff up. They said that if they would just stick me one time, it'll break up whatever that mass was in there, and I'd be able to move my shoulder. I couldn't even lift my arm, and so I did my own research, and I found a product called Serapeptise, and so. And it's an all natural product. So if you have any type of stiffness in your body, any type of calcification, you want to break that up naturally you can use Serapeptise or nattokinase. Nattokinase is soy based. So if you have any issues with soy, you might not want to use that one. So the Serapeptise, what it is like, I can explain it like this. Like when a caterpillar goes into a cocoon and then it wants to break out into a butterfly, that is the enzyme that is used to break down that cocoon so that butterfly can come out. It's Serapeptise. It's an enzyme.
Awesome. I think Coral has a message for you there. Is the moringa tea bad for thyroid people, like the moringa peel?
I'm not really sure. Is it hypo or hyper? Is it underactive or overactive? Because I have hypo. My metabolism is slow. I was prescribed like Synthroid, and I take moringa. Hypo. That's what I have. I haven't had any issues with the moringa. I mean, you can do your own research, but I don't even take my Synthroid anymore. I just take just herbal remedies right now.
Now,
Just
y'all, she's
interacts
gonna
with.
send me a
I don't even take the
list.
Synthroid.
Yeah, she's gonna send me an email with the names of all that stuff in it, and then I can go back in and edit and put it in the
Well, if the
description
moringa
box.
interacts with the
Go
if the
ahead, sweetie.
moringa if it if it if there's an issue with the synthroid, then maybe just use sea moss, because that's got over 90 minerals and vitamins in it. So instead of the moringa, use the sea moss. Yeah, my synthroid was very high too. And how I got my dosage down was something you probably don't want to do. But I'm going to tell you, I was 190 pounds. And this was back in 2016, 2017. And what I did was I went on a 7-day dry fast. So 7 days, no food, no water, and lost 15 pounds. And then when I went to the doctor, they lowered my dosage. That was 2019. 2020, I did another 7-day dry fast, no food, no water for 7 days. Went and got lost 15 pounds, went to the doctor, they lowered my synthroid levels again. So that's how I lowered my synthroid levels, dry fasting. I don't know if you've ever tried it. I wouldn't suggest doing 7 days, but that's what I did to get my synthroid levels all the way down.
Hello, Sandy.
I was typing in the message while she was talking. How did you survive 3 days without water?
Your body, if you have fat on your body, your body produces its own water. It burns the fat and makes water. So also, I did a soft dry fast. So I actually touched water, and you know that your skin is the largest organ on your body. So if you get into the shower, if you soak in a tub, your body's gonna soak up water. So that's pretty much what I did. In the first dry fast, I rested a lot. I didn't move around a lot. So I wouldn't advise you doing that if you have to go to a job, and go ahead and try that. Your body, if you have fat on your body can make water. I did this twice, and I'm still here. I'm still here. I lost 30 pounds and the weight never came back. Yeah, it's mind over matter, really.
Yep, Suburban said,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
can't
it
handle
depends on
no
if you
water
want to
for a
do
week.
healthy. Yeah, well, if you're in a life or death situation, that's one thing. And the thing is that that's really where I was at. I was trying to eat some rice, and the food got stuck in my throat. And I thought, well, let me just throw some water in there to try and get it down. And my throat caught on fire. My whole stomach started burning. Just water. I ended up going to the ER. And they prescribed me some medication, and so yeah, it was very easy for me not to eat or drink anything for 7 days when just water burned my stomach. So yeah.
Stands alone. I was reading her comment.
Yeah, but if you get, I can understand getting dehydrated, but you can always just soak in the water. You can take a shower. That water will get into your body. You can just gargle some water and spit it out. But the thing is that when you're dry fasting, it's just a fast way for your body to heal, because your body is not working to break down any food or any water. Even water needs to be broken down. So if you're dry fasting, your body can just work on eating up all those poisons, all those toxins. If you got any scar tissue in your body, it eats that up too. And that's another good thing for serapeptes and nattokinase. It breaks up scar tissue. So if you have any scar tissue from a previous surgery that you've had, it'll break it up and take it out. Any type of scars on your body. And like I said, the frozen shoulder, it was scar tissue that was built up there, and it just broke it all the way up.
Wow. Young lady's got a little bit of knowledge up there.
Just a little.
Miss Michelle, have you got any questions for her so far, and you being a nurse?
No, I actually don't. Um, I mean, I know that I hear what she's saying,
Uh-huh.
but I also know the scientific side of how the body works. And yes, your skin is the largest organ in your body, but it's a semi permeable. That's how the body is not invaded by viruses, bacteria, and all this other stuff because it cannot penetrate through the skin. Certain medications will open up those skin cells and can be absorbed, like nitro, fentanyl, um, nicotine, things like that. But water is a very big molecule and it does not readily fit through the skin tissues. So you may absorb some of the water, but you're not going to absorb a lot because if our bodies were designed to do that, we couldn't go swimming, we couldn't bathe, we couldn't be in the ocean because those we would basically drown and we would stay dehydrated because the other side of that, those water molecules in your body would evaporate out. So the skin tissue is very protective and it keeps the body in homeostasis. So although you may absorb some of those molecules, but it's not like drinking. And I say to each their own, do your own research. If it seems right for you, you know, I personally know that when fat breaks down, it's going to break down in larger molecules. Your kidneys cannot handle that. If all you have in your body is protein molecules and they're concentrated because you're dehydrated, those will destroy your kidneys.
Mhm.
So that's the scientific side of what what she's saying. So you know, I personally would never do that to my body, but some people do, and some people thrive on it. My sister in law, who is a captain at the Austin Fire Department, she does all kinds of different fastings and never has a problem with it. But I'm personally am not going to do it. Number one, because I'm a diabetic, a severe diabetic. So my kidneys are already compromised. So, but I did have a question a while back. Are these same things like the moringa tea and stuff like that? Can is that okay for guys to use also?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. But I am very pro uh, herbal, natural remedy type things.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, there's really not one for diabetics that they can live on.
Mm.
I mean, I know cinnamon helps, I know sweet potatoes, I know all those things, you know, but a diabetic can't just survive on those things. You
Mhm.
know, they we have to have insulin. Now, if they could figure out one to make the pancreas start working again, starting again, hey, we'd all be okay. There'd be no such thing as diabetes. But they ain't
Amen.
figured that out yet. I
Somebody's
hear
taking
somebody
the
taking some
medicine
vitamins, vitamins, vitamins. But
You
that's,
can hear them now. One a day vitamins.
there you
Mhm.
go.
Okay.
So that, I mean, that, I don't know if that helps anybody, but, I encourage you highly to do your own research. You know,
Absolutely.
take her information and, look it up, see if it's something for
Mhm.
you. If you want to try it, give it your greatest, efforts, you know, um, and, you know, it may work, it may not. Go move on and try something else. If it doesn't, don't just give
Mhm.
up, you
Yeah.
know.
Well, thank you and Deb for mentioning the thumbs up out there. It says there's quite a few in here watching. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, I'm gonna let you continue discussing
Yes.
now what you um, sell and how that works.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I'm waiting on.
Okay. The name of my company is called Pamper Your Puss, and I started the company in November of 2014. And so, what it is just vaginal steaming. I mix a bunch of herbs together and use it to steam your vagina. So, the easiest way to do that would be to put a bowl inside of the toilet bowl and or baskets, and then add some hot water and then add the herbs. You sit down, you cover yourself up, and you just, sit there and let your vagina steam for 15, 20 minutes, and then you throw it away. And that helps. Women have said it's helped with any type of vaginal issues that they've been having. It helps with ease the cramps that they were having. Some people have said it's helped with their UTIs or fibroids. I'm not really sure. There's no FDA research, so I can't sit up here and say, "Oh, this is going to heal you." But I've been doing it from 2014, and my customers are happy. So, any questions?
Suburban said that's not happening. I got soap and water.
Pamper Your Plus it's with two S's. Pamper Your Plus. I also make a herbal powder. Because of the whole situation with Johnson and Johnson, I just decided to make my own herbal powder. So I've got that. I also have oils for down there if it gets too dry. I also make herbs for your hair. So if you have any issues with your hair and you want to steam some herbs and do a hair rinse to help with any issues, I make that too. I sell on Amazon, eBay, and I have my own website. So, yeah.
And I gave her a wrench so that she could drop the link to her website. And I also asked her if she could send me an email with all the information. That way I can put it in the description box. I can edit it in at the end of the stream and stuff tonight. And then
Yeah,
if anybody's interested, y'all could go over there and click on it.
I want to see
Um, um, yeah,
steam
because
burn.
I mean, some of it doesn't sound that bad. And
Right.
she also says it works for men as well. Some of her stuff she has for men as well. So, um, but I'll let her explain how that works because I haven't a clue. So,
For the men, it's called A steam, so anal steaming, and for the women, it's called V steaming or vaginal steaming. And it's the same thing. You just sit over. Some people use a slated chair, so they'll have a chair that has the little slats in it, and then they'll put a pot underneath that, so the steam comes up. And steam is healing. People use steam for healing all the time. It's like going into a sauna. you know. So,
Okay. Stands alone said, do you have something that keeps hair from falling out?
Okay, her link is not letting me in.
Mine is still the spinning wheel of doom, so I'm checking it.
this is what the herbs look like. This is the smallest pack that I sell. It's about 3 to 5 grams. I also sell a 1 ounce, 1.5 ounces, and I sell by the pound. So most people buy 1 to 10 pounds. That's what the herbs look
Oh,
like. And it's like rose, lavender, sage, oregano, basil, just regular herbs.
oh, okay. Let me see if yeah, the link is not letting us check in there. Let me see what's going on here.
I think it's that HTTPS at the end.
Oh, let me try it.
Let me just say, while she's doing that, guys, if you decide to try this, I want you to be careful,
Oh no.
especially if you are trying to conceive a child, because sperm do not like heat. Okay? They don't like heat. And if it gets higher than body temperature, excessive body temperature, it will kill the sperm. That's my public service announcement. See, I have to do the
It's not
scientific
for the
part.
front.
I know,
It's for the
but
back area, for the alphabet
but there
community.
it but the whatever you want to call it is still hanging there unless you tape it up out of the way.
It's very tender back there,
So
I know.
the steam's still coming up.
Gotta protect
Yep.
your little people.
Yes. Protect them little cells there. If you want, if you want children.
like
And
I
if
said, this conversation could take a far right turn.
Yep, yep, it
It's,
can.
it's good for some older women. As you get older, it gets dry down there, and this just helps. Make it moist. Some women, they've actually fallen asleep on the toilet. They've told me they've had orgasms. It just brings heat down to that area, so it's not as dry.
Oh, hell no. I'm going with Suburban to finish planting the seeds.
I gotta hear about this.
Okay, you go ahead, Deb.
Yeah, the
You go.
steam, it tickles you down there. So, you know.
How big a
Not
bag do
boiling
you
water,
sell?
10 pounds, Deb. 10 pounds.
10 pounds, yeah.
Standalone says TMI.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're having a dry spell, your batteries aren't working, somebody in this chat has some battery operated things. If your batteries die and just got some herbs around, there you go.
That's right. That's right, Phyllis. All I want to do is not be bald anymore. Okay, that's all I care about. I don't want to be bald.
What is good for hair loss? I'm ordering
Gosh,
some and I'm just fine. I'm older and I'm just fine. Mercy.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Woo.
Well, y'all, I had to have this young lady come up here and discuss this stuff because when she told us one night in the chat room about it, I just had to have her see if I could get her up here. Let's see what she's got here, y'all.
I
Bless
don't
heart.
make my own hair products anymore, as I do herb rinses, but this is natural formula. It's all natural for hair growth. Here's another one called Donna's Recipe, and this one is for hair growth as well. And this is the third one that I have, hair growth. So this bottle was about $22, and I think these were around 20 to 30. So I'll put the information in the chat. So these are the hair growth
Yes.
oils that I use, and they work because I had some bald patches, and I just put this on, and my hair came back. But other thing would be the boron. Grab that.
I'll be ordering me a
Your
6 month supply.
scalp could be, your scalp could be inflamed. So this is the boron, and this is good for inflammation. This is good for hair, skin, and nails, or biotin. Most of that biotin is at very high levels. Like I can't take the biotin, but biotin is good for hair growth, or boron.
It don't
This
work
is
for
this
me
works for
though.
me. Yeah, the biotin doesn't work for me either. It makes me sick. So I would try boron. Yeah, this is
Okay.
hair, skin, nails, and it fights inflammation. Turmeric is another good one for inflammation. So it depends on what is causing the hair loss. Is it alopecia? Is it just age? Is it thinning out? Is it brittle? If it's brittle and dry and falling off, could be inflammation. So yeah, try boron.
Now, would that help with somebody that would have psoriasis?
So, for psoriasis,
Because some people have psoriasis in their scalp, as
Yeah,
well as
I
like
had
on
it
their
too.
elbow and other parts of their body. But I'm talking about within the scalp area.
Yeah, I'm trying to think now what I did. I had it too. I had bald patches. First, it started itching really bad right back here, and then it turned white. It was like a white patch. And so then it became bald, like all the hair removed. And I went to a dermatologist, and they said that it was psoriasis. And so I remember them giving me some medication, but it didn't work. I
Yeah.
ended up putting, I think, vinegar. I think it was vinegar that I used on it, because it's sort of like a fungus in a way. That's how it reacted to my body. But it was itchy, white, and they said it was psoriasis. But I used vinegar, I used witch hazel, I used baking soda, I used clay, I use activated charcoal. So just regular clay. Activated charcoal, I use it as a mask and put it on there to try and draw it out. And I use clay, just a powdered clay, to make a mask and put it on there. And that's how I was able to get rid of it. It hasn't been back. And that was about 10 years ago. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, someone said their battery is just fine. Okay. Okay.
Dicks. We artificially turn. We officially turn. Yeah. You
Well,
never know.
it's not like show and tell.
Right?
Right. It's just a discussion. People should always keep their options open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wanted to give her a chance to see if she wanted to come up and, discuss the products and stuff that she's been doing little video clips on her channel about. And then she did a long little video talking about them because I was kind of getting confused with the little short videos. I'm like, okay, you should just did one long one. And I didn't say that to her, but she did do a little bit longer one explaining them a little bit. And I was like, oh, interesting. So, and ever since the night she came in the chat room and she talked about what she did to make a living, well, that intrigued some of us. So we wanted to hear a little more information about it. So I appreciate her taking the time out of her day and coming up here and discussing this with us, and kind of giving you some other options and stuff to think about, But like everybody says, got to do your own research and see what works for you, what could or may work for you. What may work for one person may not work for the other. So, um, and depending on your health issues, you want to speak with your doctors, and of course, always check with them first before you try something else. Um, but if you're not a big person that goes to the doctor and you're more into natural remedies and things like that, like Ark Wildman has and a few others, and people that make their own soaps and things like that, um, then we need to get more people like that to come up on the channel and discuss that, because I have not a clue on how to make no homemade soap, you know. Uh, or any homemade remedies or nothing. So other than a few things that I know to do here at home that I was taught from my grandma. So um, baking
The
soda
only
is
other
good.
thing I want to say about the fasting is that the 7 day dry fasting for me was life or death. I would never advise anybody to do that. But if you are a Christian and you do read your Bible, fasting has been, it's all through the Bible. Esther fasted, with her people for 3 days. They had no food and no water for 3 days. When Jonah was in the belly of the whale, it doesn't mention anything about him eating at all for 3 days while he was in the belly of the whale. When Paul was hit, on the road to Damascus, didn't eat at all or drink anything for 3 days. I'm not saying it was a fast, but he didn't consume anything for 3 days. Jesus went 40 days no food. So I don't know if you consider a Bible historic literature or if you just consider it the inspired to heal your body. So even if you're not interested in dry fasting, you can do a water fast. You can do a juice fast. You can just do, vegetables, a Daniel fast. So fasting is for healing your body. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Stands alone. That's good. We've been putting raised beds and getting inside of the greenhouse done this week. Oh, that's good, Miss Lee. That's good.
Well,
Getting that garden prepped and ready to go.
well,
So, does anybody else have any questions or?
Okay.
Okay, Miss
Mhm.
Phyllis.
Okay. What type of fast are you doing, Phyllis? 4 day fast every 2 weeks. That's good. I know some people do like a 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. They don't consume any type of food at all, just liquids, water, tea. Um, yeah. It's always good to abstain, give your body a rest. You don't need 3 meals a day. You really don't. OMAD is another one, just 1 meal a day. We eat too much.
Yeah,
Amen. Let's
I
start talking about food.
that no food and water for 3 days reminds me of that movie Spirit, where they tie the horse to the thing, and then the Indian, and he tells him no food or water for either one of them for 3 days. But you talk about eating 1 meal a day. That's what I do. Um, and Sydney is so
Fasting.
slowly. Sydney is getting there. She might want a snack or something, but then later on she wants something around 3, 4 o'clock, and then she's like, okay, I'm good. you know. So But she just turned to be a teenager, so their eating habits are going to change anyway. So, um, but I think the longest I've gone without eating or drinking, and that's only when I was sick, and that was a couple of days. I had to have at least some water every once in a while, but I just it, and then yeah, and then I would just get sick and throw it right back up. So I was just like, okay.
Mhm.
Um, Phyllis said she lost 88 pounds 2 years ago
Never put it back on.
and never put it
Mm-hmm.
back on. That's awesome, Miss Phyllis.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There you go. There you go. Cure the diabetes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Fasting is the cure. Mm-hmm.
I got to have motivation. I got to have somebody to stay on me, like, no, 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 you know, because I'll be like, yes, yes, yes.
What I did was I took all the food out of my house. I gave all the food to my neighbors. So I sat up in the house for 7 days with no food in here. That's what I did. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord, I can't do that. Some of mine might be in the hog heaven and be like, oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I can lock the room. I could put everything in there and lock a room, but yeah, no, I got too much money invested in that stuff right there.
No, not
Phyllis,
my
are
long
you?
term, not my, oh no, not my storage food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Phyllis. How much insulin were you on a day?
I will be right back, ladies.
Okay, hon.
You ladies has got this. Y'all can hold the fort and maintain it for me a minute.
We'll be all right. We waiting on Phyllis.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
Phyllis, did you hear Michelle? Uh,
Twice a day.
yeah,
Mm.
twice a day.
Wow.
That's pretty good, Phyllis. That's awesome.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Well, just to be honest, you know, a gastric bypass can also throw you in remission from the diabetes.
Mm.
But would I recommend that for everybody? No. You know, I mean, and it is a remission. It's just like m- my chemo throwing my rheumatoid arthritis in remission. It's going to come back at some point in your life. You may be 90 years old, but you know, science has proven that it does, can, and will come back.
What do you mean, cancer?
But if you're vigilant, and
Are you talking about
no,
diabetes, Michelle?
diabetes.
Okay, diabetes. Okay.
Yeah, diabetes. Yeah. Um,
Wow.
you know, I mean, there's lots of things, that, you know, uh, endocrinologist will tell you that will put you in remission of diabetes. But if you're not just exactly perfect in maintaining that, then eventually it will, might come back. So,
Mm,
you know, and nobody's perfect. Right. Exactly, Coral. If you're pre diabetic, they tell you if you're pre diabetic and you start now and you change your entire lifestyle, your eating habits, your diet, everything, then yes, you can totally put yourself out of that pre diabetic stage. But it has to be a lifestyle change that you can maintain
mm.
for the rest of your life. So, you know, and if somebody had told me that before my pancreas actually died,
Mm,
then I would have took the steps to change it right then. But,
yeah.
you know, I was in nursing school, you know, so you can stop it in its tracks if you catch it in the pre-diabetic stage. Absolutely.
Now I want to ask a question. I wear footies, and sometimes I wear ankle socks, and sometimes I like to wear the "Good evening, JW. Hope you're
There's
feeling
my
better."
buddy.
And sometimes I like to wear the long socks, especially during the winter. But I noticed that when I take them off, even around my ankles or just around the very bottom of your foot where they just come up, the little ankle socks, um, that there's always a ring and it looks like it's like part of my leg is swollen. Would that be from fluid or would that be a small sign of diabetes?
No, that's fluid.
Okay. Because
And
I was going to say,
those sticks over there you keep lighting with that pretty lighter has a lot to do with that their heart not being able to squeeze hard enough to, you know, stop that fluid from, that's called dependent uh, edema.
okay.
So,
Well, I'm going to work on quitting this again. So
amen.
I've got 4 packs left in my 4 or 5 packs left in my refrigerator. So
There you go.
Well, I stopped in 92.
um,
Cold turkey. Can't pick one up. If I do, I'd be right back at it to this
Yep.
day.
Yep.
yeah,
And
I liked it.
I
I enjoyed it. I know myself. If I were to pick one up now, I'm done.
I miss it
I,
every
I'm the same
time.
way.
Every time I smell my son's cigarette, I'm like, go get me one of them. It's like, nope, mm-mm, nope,
Yep.
nope.
Yep. I, I don't regret it, but I do still miss it.
however,
Yep.
It was
vaping is not good either, Miss Michelle.
what's
Yeah,
not?
well, it
The
depends
vaping.
on what you vape.
Oh,
It depends on what you vape. Because nowadays, you can vape actual herbs. 100% steamed herbs. And it ain't no different than sitting out there on the reservation with a peace pipe.
Okay, Miss Michelle.
Well, we just telling on each other.
So I'm just saying.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all what, before I actually started doing a YouTube channel, a pack of cigarettes would last me 4 days. I was only buying three. I had gotten down to just 3 packs of cigarettes a week. And I was like that for a long time after that last time I quit smoking. But now,
Yeah.
since I've been on YouTube, I've noticed I've smoked like I would be if I was in the bar drinking. And I'm like, really? Really?
Right, Suburban?
Do you see what Suburban wrote?
Yes, Lord. That's how you steam the herbs. It goes up here, not down there. You ain't gonna get, your lungs are not gonna get no good effects from steaming your butt.
Oh my gosh. That was
Oh, my
good.
goodness.
Mercy.
I don't know what happened with the link that you tried putting in the chat room, sweetie, but it didn't go through. Nobody could get through on it.
It's okay. I
It
don't think
might-
it's meant for them.
Yeah, we could find it under the name.
Yeah, yeah. Look, everybody will be hitting up Amazon the minute we get off from here.
Yep. I'll see y'all there.
Yep.
Y'all look what you're gonna get for Christmas.
Oh my, you gonna get a bag of that sachet.
The guys too.
Woo woo.
Woo-hoo.
It's pussy
It could
poopery.
give it could give a whole new meaning to birth control for men.
Wow.
Just saying. It could.
OMG.
I love you, JW.
JW is like, what did I just walk into?
Right?
Always like that.
You know, if you're sitting there on the sidelines, you already know. So just don't even try to play stupid.
Right?
Lord. Mm.
Hey, he
My
brought us all together.
My
Huh?
partner in crime.
I said, the Lord brought us together here on YouTube.
That's
And
right.
see, y'all, I'm going to tell you something. This young lady right here up here with us tonight, I just happened to run across one of her little short clips, and I liked her short clip. So I commented on it. And nobody else hardly anybody was commenting. She's got 300 and something followers, but hardly anybody comments on any of her little video clip. So I started commenting on there, and that's how I got to meet her and stuff.
JW, we're continuing on that conversation about living co-ed out here on the compound. You know, and our sweet guest up here has come up with a birth control for men.
It's not a birth control for me.
If y'all come out here and you see all the men sitting on a hot bowl, you'll know what's happening.
Or if they all smell like vinegar, because that's what you use for sunburn, right?
Right. Fry them babies.
They won't get burns.
Lord.
They'll get tickled down there. It'll hit that spot.
Oh, I had this bookmark from Amazon. Already done had your bookmark from Amazon and forgot.
Come on up here, JW. You know you want to.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know if I want to get involved with all you ladies right now or not.
Marge C says she ain't commenting tonight. We are No, it ain't salt, Peter. That's that stuff. See that bag up there? I'm. You need to buy you one of them sachets there and get you a hot metal bowl full of steaming water.
Nope, they even Michelle, they
What?
even sell the things that go in the toilets uh
Yeah, like a
under
sitz
the
bath.
toilet seat.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Just add hot water.
yep.
Right?
Hmm.
Yeah, you add hot water and you let it sit for a few minutes to cool down. Put your arm over it and test it. Make sure it doesn't burn before you sit down. But yeah,
Right.
Yeah, that might be a little uncomfortable.
Yeah,
it
you
feels
don't want
really
to show
good.
up. You don't want
No,
to
I'm
show
talking
up
about
in
if you
my
sit down and it's too
ER.
hot.
Yeah, don't show
Yeah,
up
if it
in my
burns, yeah.
ER with a round burn around your buttocks, and I have to ask you what happened.
But I don't sell them the
JW
hot water, so they're on their own.
JW says, what does it do?
It kills
It
them
cleanses you.
sperm.
Gives you an orgasm.
Oh my God. I'm out. I'm out. Oh,
No,
no.
you're not, Michelle.
No.
High five.
Got some rose, lavender, marigold, rosemary, sage, spearmint, just herbs.
Hey,
That's
Rosemary
a
will keep
lady.
mosquitoes away. I'm just saying. It's proven.
Now, would they help with the body lice though? Now,
Probably. Use some
I don't know. I should
rosemary
try
soap.
it.
I'll be
no,
right back.
I made that
All right.
comment because of our conversation we were having at JW's last night on his live stream. Oh, JW,
Yeah.
Deb left. Oh no.
She said she'd be right back. What? JW's what? Come on up here, dude. She'll explain it to you. That's what we need. We
Some
need
people like having their heinies
JW.
tickled,
We need, well, there's feathers for that. I can't believe I just said that. Did I say that out loud?
That just slipped right out there, didn't it, Michelle?
Now we know.
That just,
Feathers.
hey, that just comes from junk I've seen in the ER. Send JW a link. Here he comes. Whoop, whoop.
Oh.
Oh, he's coming.
Yes.
Did you
He
send
wants
him a
a
link?
link. No, I didn't. I can't because it'll close out everything.
Well, I was
But-
working on it. I thought y'all was saying he was coming. I was looking for him. I was like, who sent him the link?
What was I going to say? See, I need some herbs for my brain. Did
Lion's mane.
I make those?
Lion's mane.
Thank
That's
you.
what you need
I
for
knew
your brain.
I heard some. Okay, perfect. Do you sell that?
No, I don't. I probably should though.
Dang it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you probably should. Us old people,
Hmm.
Or you could just be like my mom and just get you some other herbal
Yeah.
stuff to smoke.
Yeah, I can vape that herbal stuff.
JW.
Okay.
Hi. Hi, buddy.
Hey,
Hi.
all right.
Woo woo. All right,
No.
tell him about it, Sophia. Right,
These
Sophia?
are some herbs that I sell for vaginal steaming.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, you just
Um,
you take this and you add some hot water into a bowl and you just steam your vagina.
and you
All
can
right.
Men can
steam,
use it too,
you
to
can
steam
steam
back
your
there.
butt. Mhm.
okay. All right.
And what's the
Okay.
name of the business?
If you want back there tickled. It's called Pamper Your Puss.
Deb.
That got rid of his headache. Now we need Diggs up here and Big Matt.
Okay.
Big Matt probably exited the scene. I don't know where Diggs went.
All right. Here's the $1 million question. Why would you want to steam your box?
To
To
make
get rid
it
of
soft.
odor.
Moist, soft, who knows?
You don't want to go in the ER with crotch rot.
Uh,
I'm
It gets rid of that dead tuna.
oh. Deb.
It relaxes you. It just tickles.
Yeah. It's
Tickle
for
what?
cleansing.
You got-
It's for cleansing and feeling refreshed and
Aroma, the rose.
Oh, oh, I'm hurting over here.
This might get
I can't
X-rated.
go.
well, ladies, you wear deodorant, so
Yeah.
Right?
because of your armpits.
There you go.
And don't be trying to sit over there and make like me and don't sweat. Okay?
Yes,
Y'all,
you do.
I'm telling you, ER experience, y'all have some crotch too.
Look, we're not even talking about no kind of. We're not even look. We're not talking about crotch crickets. We're not talking about crotch rot or. So
Men can smell like dead tuna too. Washed up on the beach.
we ain't even talking about snakes. We're talking about boxes, okay? So
Put that snake in that box and you'll find out.
Lord.
Okay, I'm gonna mute
Saffron.
myself down.
Saffron said it tickles. It's meant to tickle. So not that I'm going to try it or buy any. Let's first establish that real quick.
Woo, my chest hurts.
Diggs, I sent you a link so you can join JW up here so he's not alone.
Come on, Diggs.
We'll see what kind of Christmas gifts go around this year.
See,
Woo. Wait till you see what you getting from Amazon this next time, big boy.
I don't need no tickle me Elmo or nothing, So
Oh, goodness. Oh, woo, be still my heart. Woo.
Hey, she's got something for heart palpitations.
and
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
all I know is I came in here and everybody's talking about getting on Amazon and ordering this stuff. That's all I know, and I
Yeah.
didn't know what it was.
And Steam
Uh,
Clean is a
A lot less invasive.
Stanley Steamer gives a whole new meaning. Just saying. Woo!
Interesting. My tummy is hurting. That was too funny. That was too funny. Funny. Roto Rooter, Suburban Hillbilly.
Well, when I grew up,
Oh, here we
there
go.
was
You're not alone now, JW.
thank
There's
goodness.
Diggs. Good evening, Diggs.
when
How
I
you
grew
doing,
up,
Miss Kim?
it was
No,
Hey,
standard.
Diggs.
Everybody had hot water bottles and had their own systems, and you don't see that now.
it
Yeah.
it was with me. Believe it or not, I'm not really that phased. I with my job, I work with the medical industry. I deliver to. Hey, how you doing, Idaho? I deliver to a lot of hospitals. I've been to a lot of ERs. I've seen and heard a lot worse. Trust me.
Yep.
So this I understand, and I understand where Sal's coming from because it's actually a very gentle way to do what some people are not really willing to do because they're afraid it's going to hurt or it's going to be uncomfortable. So she's providing a comfortable way to do this.
Right.
So I get that. I'm cool with that. Some of the stuff I deliver, I always wonder why I'm delivering it anyway. So this is something I can get behind because some of the other
Right.
stuff, if I get it on my skin, it's going to kill me.
Notice
Period.
how you said "get behind."
Let's get behind it. You know what I'm.
Yeah.
Deb caught that one, Diggs.
Well, I caught that one after the fact, but I caught it. But yeah, as I said, this doesn't faze me. So plus, if any of you have ever been involved with keeping large animals long term, multiple large animals,
Yep.
you've seen a lot of different stuff. So it takes a lot to gross somebody like me out. Seriously, it's like okay.
Yeah. After 40 years of nursing, takes a lot to gross me out
Yeah,
too.
it's like we've had horses since I was 7. I know this is apples and oranges, but have you seen some of the ways those horses manage themselves? And I'm the one there to deal with it. This is a walk in the park.
Yeah. Well, same thing goes for my cows.
I'm sorry, Suburban, that he walked out shaking his head.
Woo! That was a good laugh, though. You have to admit.
That's right.
But y'all know sometimes on my live streams we take a far right turn somewhere on something.
Yeah,
I thought we did that on the battery of boyfriends, but I'm like, oh, here we go.
No, I
Yeah,
was
but-
showing them my massager thing with the different attachments on it the other day, and then it just kind of went to a far right turn.
that was JW's fault.
JW's
I have
emailing somebody.
Yeah. He's probably hollering at Jim.
And
You gotta come and listen to this. You ain't gonna believe this, Jim.
But I'm trying to understand.
yeah.
What are you supposed to?
There is a message
What are you
for you.
supposed to do? Sit on a bowl on the floor on a table?
On the toilet.
No,
Oh.
Like how when you go to the doctor and they tell you they need a pee sample, and sometimes, or you're in the hospital
You can do it on
and they
Okay.
put them catcher things
the toilet.
in there.
Hmm.
Go ahead, honey.
Yeah, you can lift your lid. You can set a bowl in there, pour your water in, let it cool off, pour your herbs in there,
Mhm.
let it cool off, let it, you know, and put the lid down and sit your butt down.
Yeah, sit there and read a book.
Yeah. You can do
Look.
Kegel exercises, and that'll tone up down there, make it nice and tight. So as you sit there, you can do the Kegel exercises.
Yeah, wrap that box up.
Did she just say make it nice and tight?
Yep. That's
She
what
did.
she said. Look, JW is red as a lobster.
Mm, mm. Deb, what's your input here?
Into your walls.
Deb's looking forward to it.
I'm sending out Christmas gifts.
She's already shopping, honey.
That's right.
Damn, talking about feeling freshy so fresh.
That's right.
Well,
I
you
bet
know,
that
you
bro-
know how they're always pushing these advertisements for your KY gel and all this other stuff,
Oh,
right?
Lord,
Hey,
here
Laura.
she goes.
It's just some
Yeah.
Oh, she done busted out the KY jelly. Oh my!
Yeah, the Massengill. They
Oh,
they put the vinegar up
Yep.
in there.
honey badger.
This will make
you
it nice and moist. You don't even need that KY jelly getting
There you
there.
go.
Mess up your pH by natural herbs.
Honey badger, what you walked into was a discussion of oh, how do I put it, y'all?
Feel good products.
I'll be right back.
Pampering yourself.
All right, Diggs. For
steam cleaning.
Yes, Marge. A sitz bath. Yes.
for women and men with natural herbs and remedies and stuff, I
It ain't
believe
for
is
men.
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
How you
Yeah.
figure?
Go ahead, Sapphire.
Yeah, Sapphire,
It'll
go
steam.
ahead.
It'll steam in the back. It's called A steaming. So for the woman, it's called V steaming because it steams that hole, and then for the men, it's called A steaming. So yeah, you just sit on the bowl and you just put that hole underneath. You protect the front and just let the steam go up in there to help clean that out.
Yep.
I think it's mostly men in the alphabet community. They like that to help clean that out back there.
The men in the alphabet
Yeah.
community.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
know what
throw
you're
up.
talking about, one we can't discuss.
Oh.
You want to detox back there? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You want to tickle back there?
No.
No. Mm-mm.
Deb's about to die over here. Look at her.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, man. Snapfire's dying over here.
Like if you just Google A steaming, you'll see like videos of men that have gone to get their stuff taken care of. There are videos right on YouTube of men.
They're not,
Mm-mm.
please tell me
You
they're
can go to
not
a
showing.
spa.
They're not showing men starfishes, are they?
They won't show that part. No, they don't show that part.
It's
But
beyond.
they'll show
Hey,
you at the spa. They have spas for this.
it's beyond starfish. Okay, it's a brown eye. Trust me, I've seen too many of them. Mm-mm. No, don't insult no starfish like that.
Oh. Oh.
Look at Deb. Deb's like, I'm getting educated over here. Look at.
I knew most of this.
Oh.
Oh, see?
Ooh. Oh, I'm
Good
cracking
night,
up over
Coral.
here.
Hugs.
Oh.
I hope you feel better.
Miss Kim, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, my blood pressure has probably gone up. I can see my face is red in the camera. Good night, Coral.
Hey, does
I hope you
anybody
get
want
it
to
all
ask?
worked out.
Does anybody want to ask my Marine husband if he wants to do that?
He might surprise
Take
you.
her to Hope's. I gotta take her to Hope's. Keep Hope's mom company.
Why?
Do you need anything before I go?
No.
Okay. Your sugar's fine.
Yep.
Took your medicine.
Yep.
Marge.
Yeah, I don't be thinking those SEAL Team 6 wants to be trying any of that. Nah.
Do you know how embarrassing that would be to live with your female mate and her go in a bathroom after you done that and she would know what you've been doing? Oh man, that would be just
You do it
totally
before the act. You steam down there to get it nice and moist, you know?
I wasn't even talking about no act or nothing. I'm just talking about like with the newspaper in there. I'm not for me. I'm just saying, but I'm just
Fire in the hole.
I'm just saying, like if a man and a woman, like if he just went in there to read the newspapers doing it, when he come out, she would smell the scent and be like, oh, she would know what he's doing, and that would be kind of embarrassing.
Maybe she'll be turned on by it.
She would probably be happy.
So Sapphire took it to
You
the
heard
next
about
level.
eating groceries. Do you know about eating groceries?
Deb,
If you want your groceries ate.
wait a minute now. No, I ain't gonna go there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Ooh, y'all.
Talk about chef salad. My Lord.
No, see, the ICU. She Sapphire might not even be talking about the
Yeah.
He done got lost in the state of confusion.
Nah, I can't say what I want to say, so I just. Wow.
Lord, let me go back over here to my crochet.
Oh. Ooh.
This is the best live ever. Just saying.
Oh my goodness. I hope those who are still sitting in chat or sitting on the sidelines are enjoying the night show. I hope you are getting educated and know that there are stuff out there for women over 40 and 50 that have a dry spell.
Sahara Desert.
This discussion so reminds me of that movie called Booty Call. You ever seen that movie called Booty Call?
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Sophia?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's good. It's got
Probably.
Jamie Foxx in it. It's called Booty Call.
Oh yeah, I remember it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. You know how they come walking out with a saran wrap wrapped around them and Jamie Foxx gets all tangled up in it,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know how this conversation gets you reminded of that, but okay.
Well, she's
Yeah. I mean, it's a great.
Sapphire's talking about this is about being hygienic and freshy fresh and
Yeah.
all this stuff, and
If you know someone's going downtown, then you want to steam it. You want it smelling like roses and lavender. Whether it's the front or the back. Yeah.
I had no idea this is what this stuff was for. I swear I didn't. I come in at the tail end of it.
Don't you wear deodorant?
Who?
Everybody.
That's different.
No.
I'm talking about
No.
you talking about underarm deodorant?
Yeah.
That's a lot different.
Why,
You wear cologne?
why do you wear deodorant?
How do I wear?
Why? But why?
Because you
Because you don't want to stink.
Yeah.
Same difference. Different place. Different place.
But this stuff, according to Sapphire, it's not meant to last you during the day. It's to prepare you for an adventure.
Suburban said I ain't steaming my underarms either.
Well, there's one thing for sure.
Uh-oh.
In SHTF,
There you go.
Demeter, you would not have to wash no nasty drawers.
Look at Miss Kim. She's up there dying.
I'm laughing about what was just dropped in the chat room. Look at the very last
What? Did somebody put an eggplant in there?
I would if this was a private stream, I could really say what I want to say.
It will be here shortly, JW.
Right?
Yeah.
It's an incentive to get him to go downtown. That's an incentive. Yeah.
Diggs, you done walked to a whole nother avenue. Just let you know.
Okay. Dog was kind of looking at me like, dude, I need to go outside right now. I'm like, okay.
Tell mom and dad I said hello.
I did.
They might not want to walk in on this episode.
Diggs, don't lie. You was in that cabinet looking to see what herbs you got.
No.
Maybe there was time for a short steam. Who knows?
Now let's get technical. Would the steam fumigate crotch crickets?
Yep.
It is.
And I say, would it fumigate crotch crickets?
Yes.
No, you don't know what crotch crickets are.
What are they?
It's
going to fumigate everything down there.
It's pubic.
Oh, creepy crawlers?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never even thought about that. Because this isn't FDA approved, so I can't say this is going to. Yeah. It's antiseptic.
Rosemary will kill
is.
mosquitoes.
Oh.
It's got rosemary in it.
Kills Right. If it kills mosquitoes, it probably will kill fleas and lice and.
Oh
no! Yeah. Just
what's wrong,
saying.
Suburban?
She's gonna throw up. Barf bag aisle 2.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Different strokes for different folks. I don't know.
Oh.
Deb's got
So,
questions. I can tell she's got questions or something. She's about to bust to say something. So
Oh, I'm good.
no.
She already answered mine.
Oh,
And I got the website. I got everything written down. I'm good.
Deb's ordering 10 pounds.
I thought you were gonna say Deb's got the phone number on
Yep.
speed dial.
Yep.
She wanted
I
to
asked her
Tim.
what size bag she sold.
Yep.
Yeah, I sell them by the gram, I sell them by the ounce, and I
10
sell them by the
pound.
pound.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
sounds like weed.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
so do you make it yourself?
Yes.
No, he's still alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do? Oh,
Yeah, I hand make everything, and I sell them wholesale and retail. So I sell them to spas all over the country and in Canada, and then I sell them retail.
You're my bud.
wow. That's interesting.
Yep, she works for herself.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Hmm.
And I so love her and appreciate her for accepting this challenge and coming up here and discussing this. Because some of the ladies wanted some more information on it. So it took me a little while to get her talked into coming up here, but we got her up here. So, yeah.
Hmm.
Now, she was putting out little video clips the other day on her YouTube channel about some supplements and stuff that she was taking. So, and then she did a little bit longer video re-talking about them and how they worked with her and stuff on cleansing your body and stuff like that. So, yeah. So if you missed any of the conversation, you will have to go back after the weigh-in today and catch it when she starts talking and explaining all this stuff. So, unless you want her to go back
Women
over,
have to be careful. I just want to say women need to be careful with what they put down there. You know, there's a whole lawsuit now with Johnson & Johnson from women using powder down there. So, and in 2003, I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and I had a tumor in my stomach the size of a cantaloupe, and I had endometriosis, and I had no idea. And so once they cut me open, they took it all out. I just made a decision that I needed to use all natural products on my body, you know. So yeah, that's where this started. Just trying to be healthy.
Yeah.
But you're okay now, right?
Yeah, I've been cancer free since 2003. No chemo, no radiation at all.
Awesome.
No.
And they said I was going to come back, and it never did. Yeah.
Wow.
praise the Lord.
It just took one ovary. That was it.
That's awesome.
So did it jack with your estrogen?
I'm not sure what it did. I was on something called a combi patch afterwards, but that was only for about maybe 3 to 5 years. I was on that patch, and then afterwards I just stopped altogether. So yeah, I've just been trying to do everything natural ever since. So yeah. And when I asked the doctor what caused it, the doctor couldn't give me any answers, but it's like, you don't know what they put in the Vagisil and the Massengill and all of this stuff, that the tampons, you know, the bleach on the sanitary napkins, they put all types of chemicals, and then you put that on your body, and then it goes right into your bloodstream, and then you're sick, you know. So yeah.
Yeah. Glad a lot of that stuff I didn't have
And
to use.
did you know they didn't used to bleach? They didn't start bleaching tampons until they discovered toxic shock syndrome. And they found out that women were sleeping in them.
Mhm.
and you don't do that. You know, don't no, don't do that. But
Yeah.
that's when
They'd
they
forget
started
they had
putting
them on.
bleach in them.
Yeah. They'd get them lost in it. They'd forget that they had them. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a few patients like that too.
I tried them, didn't like them, and couldn't do. I just couldn't do it. Nope. I had a hard enough time just doing a pad thing. So yeah, but you know, everybody's
But
different though. Everybody's
I
body's
mean,
different. So
their cotton is bleached also,
Yes, it is.
because cotton is not white.
Mm-hmm.
Cotton has a very natural yellow tone to it, and they bleach it to
Yes,
make
they
it
do.
white.
Mm-hmm.
mm.
So
Well, it
that's
always
just,
looked white to me when I stop by the cotton fields when I go back down home.
well, it does, but go pick some of it and hold it in your hand.
I have. I've got a piece of it here somewhere.
It has a natural it has a natural yellow hue to it. It is not stark white.
Wow.
I mean, there's cotton balls that, if you read the back of a cotton ball bag, most of
Hmm.
them will tell you those cotton balls are bleached.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Same thing with bleached and unbleached flour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, is anybody else in the chat room have any more questions? Um, if not, I'm gonna get ready to end the live stream because Miss Deb has to work and stuff tomorrow. But we will probably hang out here in the back room chat for a few minutes after I end the live stream. Um, but I hope y'all enjoyed the live stream today and maybe learn something. And I want to tell all of y'all thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for doing the weigh in. And I love you. God loves you, and everybody up on the panel. Thank you all for popping in and hanging out. And but I'm gonna get ready to. It has been a highly educational live stream. Yes, Idaho Garden Girl. I would agree with that. It has been. And I about got your package ready to go out in the mail tomorrow, along with ICU and another envelope. So y'all have a blessed night. Peace be with you. Stay warm, stay safe, and till we meet again later on this week. This is Miss Kim
Okay,
saying out.
everybody.
Night, folks.
Night.
Booyah.
You're welcome.